back to my channel. My name is Asia. What's up? So I know I'm wearing like the same outfit that I've been wearing in like my last video or two. It might be 2 videos, like I might have the same outfit on in 3 videos, but one video I really want to record is a reaction video. And my freaking TV is not loading and it's pissing me off. So that video may or may not be up today, but in this video, we are going to be doing a story time. This is my first ever story time on my channel, and excuse my lips, they're hella crusty. I can't find my lip gloss, but ignore that. So this is my first ever story time on my YouTube video, my YouTube channel. But don't worry, sis, because I have a lot of stories to tell, and a lot of my stories is gonna involve this one person because Shorty put me through hell, okay? So today is going to be a story about how my ex almost got me sent to jail. Almost got me sent to jail, okay? So let's just get right into the video because it's some bullshit. Right, so boom. Me and this girl been talking for about 2-3 months at this time. And you know, everything was good. Like we were always together. Like, you know, our vibe was good. Like we always, you know, we was good, right? So back home in my city, there's really not much to do. So we basically stayed at the mall because the mall was close by. Neither one of us had a car, like, so we had to catch the bus, and nobody was about to be catching the bus all around town. So we stuck to what we knew, which was the mall. So every time we would go into the mall, like, I wouldn't really get anything. Like, I had a job, but I would never really go shopping because I already had a lot of shit I had to put my money towards. But she would like to go into JCPenney. So we would go around in JCPenney and, you know, we would look around. And JCPenney is not my store. Like, that's not the store I would go to for clothes because, for one, I don't know if they're expensive or not. I know Macy's is expensive, and JCPenney and Macy's are pretty much the same thing. So I'm pretty sure JCPenney is expensive too. The only time I would go into JCPenney is to go into Sephora. Like, I wouldn't go in there shopping for clothes. But she wanted to go there, so we went into JCPenney, and, you know, we would look around. She would find some stuff that she liked, but I wouldn't really pay attention because I don't really care. So whenever she would find clothes, she would go to a fitting room and, you know, she'll try the clothes on or whatever. And then she would claim that afterwards she would put it back because even though sis was acting like she had all the money in the world, like she would take pictures with all this money or whatnot. Mind you, we've been messing with each other for a couple months now. I ain't never seen no money come out her pocket. I'm just saying. But apparently she had all this money or whatever. But she never bought anything. So we would literally go to the mall a lot and like head to JCPenney. So it was this one time where we went into JCPenney, and, you know, every time I would go there, I would have a bag. I had my yellow bag because sometimes we would go after I got off work, and usually that yellow bag is my my work bag where I keep like snacks and like my food and stuff in. So I would always have this yellow bag on me. So and she would have her book bag. Not, you know, I know what y'all say about the studs in the backpack, but it wasn't like that, okay? She would have her book bag on her, just having it on her. So we go into JCPenney again. Like, that's literally, every time we went to the mall, literally JCPenney, always. So we went to JCPenney again, and, but this time she had took clothes, and she was basically telling me, like, okay, I'm gonna go in the fitting room. Like, usually she'll go without me, because she was a stud and she looked more like a boy, so like she would go in the men's fitting room. Yeah, she'll take her book bag with her. But, you know, I wasn't really expecting nothing because who was still at JCPenney? Like, who was still out the mall, period? Walmart is a different story, but who was still out the mall? Like, come on now. So I feel like I'm all over the place. Let me just get it together. So this one time I basically found out that she was stealing because I had went into the dressing room with her before, and like she would like roll up the clothes and like put it in her book bag. And at JCPenney, like, there is some clothes that have the scanner on it, but there's some that don't. So basically she would get the ones that don't have it, and she would roll it up in her book bag and she would take it with her, basically. And sometimes she would put it in my bag, like my yellow bag that I would carry. But like, I was young, I was stupid, so I let her do it. I was like, all right, go ahead. And I would be in there with her just watching. Like, I never stole though. So she would put it in my bag and she'll have some in her bag, and then we would leave. And like, I used to always have heart attacks whenever we would walk through these scanners because I'd be so scared they were gonna come on. But they never did. They never did. But one day we got caught. So let me explain to y'all how and what happened when we got caught. I went to JC. I'm pretty sure we went to the mall like 2 or 3 days before. Oh, mind you, we had went to this thrift store, which is across the street from this other mall. We had went to the thrift store. We was trying some stuff on, and I didn't like my clothes, but she had told me, she was like, okay, I'm about to go up to the front and I'm about to go buy her. She said she's gonna buy her shit that she had on. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I put my clothes back on and we leave. And like, I had tried to take my bag from her and she was like, oh, hold on, wait. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I look in there and I see that the clothes she said she was gonna buy was rolled up in my bag. And I already know every time she rolls some clothes up, she takes the shit. So I just didn't say nothing about it. I was like, okay, like, why would you? It's a thrift store. Like, the shit is cheap. Like, why are you stealing it if you got money and you said you was gonna go buy the clothes, but you stole it. But I didn't say nothing about it because, that was my girl at the time. So I was like, fuck it, just keep it moving. We ain't get caught. Fuck it, keep it moving. So she had stole out the thrift store before too. So this time, a couple days later, we had went back to the mall and we went back to JCPenney. But this time, she had found like some sweatpants and a bralette that I thought was cute. So she had decided to take it for me. But like, I didn't want to take it myself because I'm not somebody who steals. Like, I just couldn't do it. So she was like, oh, you think it's cute? I got you. So I was just like, okay, which was stupid. Like, I don't know why I even did that. Like, I had a job. I could have bought the shit. But hey, she said she was going to get it to me for free. So let's go. It's whatever. Dumb. So she had got some stuff that she liked as well. And we went back into the dressing room. And, she did her thing that she do, roll it up, put it in the bags or whatever. She put it in my bag and in her bag. She put my shit in my bag, her shit in her bag. So, but this time leaving JCPenney, I had like I fucking hate motorcycles. They so ignorant. But anyways, but this time leaving JCPenney, like I had like a really, really, really bad feeling, like a strong feeling like, yo, I think we should put the shit back type feeling. But I never said anything and I should have. So we start to leave JCPenney and we exit out the store, but there's no sound, like the alarm didn't go off or anything. But as soon as we leave out the store, when I say a swarm of securities like came up on us from the back, like they had rolled up on us and they was all surrounding her, and like I was standing off to the side. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? So they all grab on her. It had to be like 6, 7 of them, right? So they grab on her and they look at me and they're like, oh, come on. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm scared. I'm like, oh shit. So we going back into the store and like literally we looking around, literally everybody is looking at us. And I'm like, this is so fucking embarrassing, bruh. Because me and her are both known on Facebook at the time. Like she had went viral on some shit. So she was real known and I was her girlfriend. Like I was known before her, but like, when we popped out, like more people started to hear about me or whatever. So we was pretty known, and I'm like, oh shit, we just got caught. I hope nobody from Facebook is here. I don't want them to see me. This is embarrassing. This is the real my life type shit. Like, I'm just thinking mad shit. And I'm looking at her and she looking at me and I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck? So they take us to the back of the store. And mind you, it was funny because when we picked up the sweatpants and the bralette, for me, there was this girl standing behind the counter, and she was kind of looking at us like she like recognized us or something. But we brushed it off. Like we told each other later, like, yo, that girl was really looking like does she know something? So yeah, we get sent to the back of the store, and there they had these 2 girls there, and they had took our pictures and they had uploaded it up in their system. And like they had the bags in the book bag. They took everything out. Oh my God, it was so embarrassing. And it was so funny because when they was taking the clothes out, when they seen the bralette, they was like, yep, here's the bralette. Oh, here's the sweatpants. Like they knew what we took. Like they was watching us. And it was funny because I really feel like they knew who we were. Like they was on the lookout for us or something, because like I told y'all, we went to the mall a lot, and like most of the times we went to the mall, she was still out that same store. She was still. So I feel like they just had like a picture of us or something. They're like, yo, when you see these people, make sure you get them, okay? Because they some thieves. And so it was funny because, you know, that's how I realized, like, yo, they must have been watching us. They must have been plotting and waiting for us to leave the store so they can get our asses. And they did. So, yeah, they took everything out the bag. They took our pictures. They asked for our names, our IDs, where we live and all that stuff like that, our phone numbers. And then they had, when they asked for our phone numbers, they literally had called us to make sure that was our number. Like, they was not playing no games. And so the security guards actually leave, and they leave us there with them two girls. And the girls asked us, they was like, oh, why did you guys do it? And I was just like, me and her just looked at each other. We was like, oh no. And I know I wanted to say, like, yo, it wasn't me, it was her. But I couldn't do that because that would be a rat. Like, that would be some snitching ass shit. So if I got in trouble with her, I would have to get in trouble with her. It's about loyalty, okay? So they had actually told us that we had to do a forgiveness program. And what a forgiveness program is the fact that if you get caught shoplifting, then you basically get a second chance. So basically what it is, you have to watch these videos and you have to pay $400. So you got to watch all these videos and pay $400, and they give you a time from when it has to be completed. So, and they said if I don't complete the program, if we don't complete the program, then our case gets sent to the courts, and there's a chance that they will put it out like on the news, and like they have our pictures and our names. And sis, I have a reputation, okay? I cannot ruin my reputation and look like a shoplifter, okay? And so I was like, fuck. And it was $400 a piece. Like, I had to pay $400, she had to pay $400. I had to watch my own videos, she had to watch her own videos type thing. So I was like, fuck. Oh my God, I don't want to do this. Because I was already in some shit with some money. Like, with my, some shit with money. And I just couldn't just give them $400. Like, I could not. So when the girls had left, when we had left, because they had let us go home, my girlfriend at the time, she told me, she was like, oh, you ain't got to worry about it. I'll just pay the $800, just watch the videos. And I was like, all right, cool. Because she claimed she had all this money, was taking pictures with stacks of money or whatever. So she claimed she had it. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I ain't had to worry about it. So when I tell you these people were on us, on me, like, I don't know what happened with her, but on me, they called me so much about, hey, like, are you going to pay the money? Like, you have to pay this money. You have until this. You have until this. You have until this. Or we're sending you to courts. So it took a lot of months. But I finally watched the videos and I finally paid it off. But you want to know what was shady? Even though I'm not the one that stole, it was because I was there. So I was like an accessory, which means I got in trouble just like she did, just for being there and for watching her do it without saying anything. So ladies, if your man or if your woman is in the store stealing, leave the store. Do not stay. Leave. And definitely don't let them get nothing for you. Just dip, okay? Because if they get caught, it's just going to be on them and not on you. Because if you with them, even if you didn't touch nothing, even if you didn't steal nothing, you're still going to get in trouble because you're equally as wrong. So just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hang out with nobody that's broke, okay? Period. So it was funny because she said she was going to pay the $800, ain't never had no money. But where was I started? What was that? Oh, yeah. What was shady was the fact that this girl ended up moving to another state. She moved to Las Vegas. So she just didn't have nothing to worry about with it. Like, so basically just left me in my hometown by myself with this freaking bill that I have to pay because she was stealing. And she never gave me no money, ever. Because she didn't have any. All the money she was taking were fake money, and she got exposed so many times for fake money. But my stupid ass, I was so dumb, y'all. If I could go back in time and smack myself, I swear I would. And so I had to pay off the money by myself. I had to do the whole program by myself. She just got off scotch-free. She probably didn't have to come out of her pocket at all. And like, She was never put on the news. Like, literally, the case never got sent to the courts. Like, literally nothing happened. So I'm like, I feel like I just got suckered. You feel me? So that was some fucked up shit. But that was how my ex almost got me put in jail. I definitely learned my lesson. But yeah, that's the end of this video. But there will be a lot more story times to come. Like, it's only gonna get crazier from here. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.